how do you find the probability of a union of events? You divide the number of outcomes in the union by the number of outcomes in the sample space. In such a case, the union represents your favorable outcomes. Let's look at an example using a fair die with 6 faces to understand this better. The sample space when rolling a die once is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the set consisting of all possible outcomes. Say you want to know the probability of rolling either A, an even number, or B, a number greater than 4. A and B here are 2 events. The first event, A, is the subset of even numbers, consisting of the outcomes 2, 4, and 6. The second event, B, is the subset of outcomes greater than 4, namely the outcomes 5 and 6. In this case, you're looking for the union of the 2 events, namely all the outcomes in event A and all the outcomes in event B. Outcomes that show up in both subsets must only be counted once, because unions don't include duplicates. Remember that a common notation for the word OR is this symbol, which looks like a big U. You can think of it as U for union, a little mnemonic device for you there. When you combine the 2 events, A and B, into a new subset, you have made the union of A and B. The union consists of the elements 2, 4, 5, and 6, the even numbers in the sample space, and all numbers greater than 4 in the sample space. So you unite the events in A and B to find the union. That's why it's called a union. Notice that the outcome 6 is in both subset A and subset B, but you only count it once. To find the probability of the union, you calculate the favorable outcomes over the possible outcomes. The number of outcomes in the union is 4, and the number of outcomes in the sample space is 6. So the probability of A union B is 4 divided by 6, which equals 2/3. That means the probability of getting an even number or a number greater than 4 when rolling a die is 2/3. To find the probability of a union of events, you divide the number of outcomes in the union by the number of outcomes in the sample space. The union, therefore, represents all favorable outcomes.